Poppin' peeps, it's your boy for CancerMoonsTarot coming at you guys with the daily readings. The first sign I see is the first sign I read. Let's get it. Poppin', baby. Let's see what's going on for all 12 of my motherfucking zodiac signs of love, man. Hopefully you guys are doing fantastic. If so, let me know down in those comments down below. Links in the description box down below for my Instagram and Twitter. If you guys want to drop a follow, I'd really appreciate that. Shout out my notification gang. Hopefully my notification gang pulls through. If you guys would also like, you can feel free to check out my sister and her boyfriend's YouTube channel. First link in the description if you guys want to take a look into my family's life. Heyo, we got the Sagittarius is popping through, baby. Let's go ahead and get it cracking. Just your daily reminder, happy birthday to my Sagittarius gang. I hope you guys are having a fantastic season and enjoying yourself as much as possible. If you're a Sagittarius and it is your birthday today, I want to wish you a very happy, special, awesome, and amazing birthday, okay? Let's see what's happening, man. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Hey, everybody. Messages for Sagittarius here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right. Ooh, baby, damn. Let me get one last shuffle. Excuse me on that part, guys. Ooh. All right, let's go ahead and get it cracking. What's happening? Sagittarius, energy between you and another person. You got an Ace of Wands reversed, can be connecting with a fire sign, Aries, Sag, or Leo. You got a Five of Wands reversed, a Lover's card reversed, and then a Three of Wands in the reverse. So, based off what I'm currently seeing here, you may be connecting with a Gemini or a fire sign, any sign for that matter, but the Gemini is the major arcana. With the Five of Wands in reverse right now, I feel like you're in a place in time where you are just completely shutting down and reverting your passion 110% away from whoever this is. Not only has somebody turned you off, but I think that you're getting into the space where when someone tells you, Sagittarius, that they are not interested, you are 100% accepting that for what it is in the moment and then just dipping. So what I'm feeling here right now, Sag, is that you're in a place in time where somebody's telling you, hey, the love's unrequited. And you're saying, hey, it's no problem. And instead of harping on that and instead of getting emotionally attached to it, you're completely cutting it off. So for some of you Sagittarians right now, based off the fact that somebody has unrequited love for you, you're not fighting for it, you're instantly accepting it for what it is, and you're shutting down so you no longer continue to get invested, and you're leaving it be. As for the outcome that's present, Three of Wands in reverse, as you're walking away from this person, you're shutting down the door of opportunity with them as well. So I feel like you're in a very blunt Queen of Swords kind of mode, where if somebody tells you, hey, I no longer am interested or no longer have feelings, you are just going to be quick to cut it 1, 2, 3. And I think you're doing that for self-preservation. It also feels as if you're doing this not only just to protect yourself, but also to protect everything else around you, right? So based off this current situation, Sag, it feels as if somebody's admitting they no longer have the feelings they once did. And once they do that, you are completely letting this person and situation go as you are on to the next thing, as well as focusing on yourself, okay? So I feel like you're quick to cut in regards to whoever this is you're connecting with, all right? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Okay, we're gonna go fire, water, air, earth. Let's go ahead and see what's cracking lacking for the Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, to the 355 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys so much for coming out. It's much appreciated. Okay, messages for Cancer here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, damn, baby. Let's get one last shuffle. Cancer's already coming through super quick. You guys have been coming through real quick lately. Cancer, energy between you and another person. You got a Queen of Pentacles reversed, can be connecting with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have a King of Cups, a Knight of Cups reversed, and then a Fool card in the reverse. So, based off what I'm currently seeing here, Cancer, I definitely feel that this is time. It's a little bit weird learning how to love yourself, isn't it? It's a little bit weird. It's weird when you've been giving all of your love and affection to other people, but you have not been giving it to yourself, and I feel like you're at an awkward place in your life right now, okay? I feel like you're in this place where it's like, well, I don't really know how to love myself, but I'm trying to love myself, but it's a little bit weird because you are dealing with how you normally are. You're a very giving person, and it's a little bit weird when you give it back to yourself. So I feel like with the King of Cups, you're trying to be compassionate, you're trying to love yourself, but at the same time, it's just something that's very awkward for you because the Knight of Cups in the reverse over here. Right now, in your love life, I feel like a majority of you Cancers aren't dealing with anybody. You're just dealing with yourself. And since you're not really, it's not that you're not open to love, but since you're focusing on yourself and there isn't any sort of options or any sort of options that are around you currently, it's just a very weird experience. As for the outcome that's present, the Fool card in reverse, I feel like you're in a place in time where you are trying your best to take this seriously, but the more serious you are trying to love yourself, the more weird you're feeling about it. All right, let's talk about this real quick, Cancer, okay? in regards to loving yourself, it doesn't have to be this serious thing where you look at yourself in the mirror every day and go, hey, you, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You just got to get into a place in time where you recognize that all the energy you give away so freely to other people, sometimes it's meant to come back to you, you know? Like, loving yourself is not talking down to yourself. It's not calling yourself ugly or calling yourself this, that, and the third. It's embracing and empowering who you are. Loving yourself is making the right decisions that are going to take you down into the right paths in life, right? So, for example, let's just say this. You know, there's a certain school you want to go to, right? The school is very important to you, but this one friend doesn't want you to go because, oh my God, you know, I'm going to miss you. Well, I mean, you can come visit me, can't you? So what's more important, the school or making your friend happy? Now, maybe in the past, Cancer, you might have said, all right, fuck the school. I'm going to go make my friend happy. I'm going to stay with my friend here just so that they're not upset. But self-love is about doing things that are going to be in your highest of service. So when you love yourself, you say, look, I understand that we friends. I understand that we homies. But this school is for me. It's putting me on the right path. Okay? And at the end of the day, we will make some shit work out. All right? So a little bit of a random example, but that's the way that it works. So at the end of the day here, Cancer, you got to be mindful of choices here. What choices are you going to make for yourself to better yourself? It doesn't have to be an awkward experience. And you know what? If other people can't take the heat, if other people cannot respect the fact that you're doing things for yourself, then those are the type of people that shouldn't be around you. Because you should be surrounded by people that are respecting all the things you want to do to better yourself and become your greatest version. If people are not pushing you to become your greatest version every day, if people aren't supporting you with your dreams, goals, and life and aspirations, then they are not meant to be around you. That's energy that's dragging you down, and we don't need energy that's dragging you down. We need energy that's dragging you up and hyping you up. So get yourself a group of hype men, get yourself a group of people that support you. Because right now, there may be a test going on, Cancer, and the universe might be testing you. Who's real in your energy, who wants you to succeed, and who wants you to fail. Keep your eyes open, keep your eyes peeled, because you might actually see the people around you aren't all that much for you. Just saying. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all over to my air signs. What's cracking-lacking for Team Gemini, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming to for Team Gemini, please? Messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Goddamn. Messages for Gemini here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. Okay, Gemini, so a little bit of a weird vibe kind of coming off your energy today. Let's take a look. Gemini, energy between you and another person. You got an 8 of Pentacles, can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You got a 3 of Cups reverse. You have a 6 of Cups, and then you have a Devil card. Wow, got a lot of shit going on here. Can be connecting with a Capricorn here or a water sign energy as well. Based off what I'm currently seeing here, Gemini, I definitely feel like you are trying to rebuild. For some, this is a random message. For some, you're trying to become more social. You may feel like you've been, what's the term that I'm looking for, socially awkward lately, or you may feel like you've been an introvert and you need to get out there and be more social, because normally by nature, Geminis are very much so social, but as of lately, some of you guys may feel like you've been very much so not social at all. Maybe some of you guys are dealing with social anxiety. Just a random little message that came through for some. But in the overall synopsis for Gemini, though, from what I'm seeing, is I feel like a lot of you guys are working really hard to have friends around you, people that love you. I feel like you want to be loved and wanted. You want like a group of people to care, but at the same time, it feels like the people in your energy are just a bunch of shitty friends. And I know this is going to come off blunt, Gemini, but this is the message I'm getting. I feel like for some of you, you're surrounded by a lot of crappy people, like people that don't treat you good. And the truth is that you'd rather be with them than be alone, but that's not benefiting you or helping you. What's going to help you in the end goal is to be by yourself rather than be around a bunch of fake people. Like, I feel for some Geminis here with the 3 of Cups in reverse, you're very unhappy with the people you hang out with, or you're very unhappy with the people you talk and converse with. And that may be because you stay in that situation because you don't want to be alone, but that's not benefiting you. That's actually hurting you more in the long run. And with the Devil card here, it becomes a toxic relationship where you allow people to take your energy and you're giving them all of it away. So for some gems here, I really do feel that you need to reassess your friendships and reassess the people you're surrounding yourself with as well as hanging out with. Because for some of you guys, I understand that you may feel alone and you want to be around somebody, but it's better to be alone and live with your truth and live with yourself rather than be around a bunch of fake people that are just robbing, stealing, and taking your energy away, as well as hurting you. And with the 6 of Cups here, I do feel as some of you guys, you know, I feel like in the past with you and these friends or whatever, things were much better. But over time, as you've like kind of grown and developed with them, you've started to notice how nasty of a personality or how nasty they could really be. So I really do feel here, Gemini, as unfortunate as the message it is, some of you need to reassess your friends, all right? Especially if they are the type of people that really don't seem to care for you, because that's not good energy to surround yourself with. And trust me, when you actually take your own energy into accountability, when you take your own self into accountability and say, hey, I deserve better friends, I deserve better things to be surrounded with, the universe will throw that into alignment with you, and I promise that, okay? Let's keep it poppin', man, moving forward, all right? Hey, yo, thank you so much for the, where is it? Thank you so much, Rhea, for the $4, much appreciated. What's crackin', my love? Hey, yo, thank you so much, Cat1111, for becoming a member, much appreciated. And holy crap, thank you so much, Miss Maria, for the 1111. You are amazing, and I love your vibe. You are the coolest Cancer on earth. Thank you so much, Miss Maria. Much appreciated. And Maddie Pearl, hopefully I said that correctly. Thank you for the $3.49. You guys are awesome, man. I appreciate all you guys so much, okay? Damn, I love you guys. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way to my Earth signs. What's crackin' for the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through for Team Capricorn, please? Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. What's going on for the Cappies? Hey-o. Capricorn, energy between you and another person. You got an 8 of Cups, can be connecting with a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You got a 9 of Wands reversed, a King of Swords reversed, and then an Ace of Pentacles as for the outcome. So, based off what I'm currently seeing here, Capricorn, I definitely feel like the energy that's been surrounding you as of lately has been pretty much some harsh ones, okay? And I think this is a lot similar to the Gemini as well, as I was reading this earlier. So, I feel like the universe is putting up a test for you, Capricorn. And what this test is how much can you take of other people's bullshit before you snap. And I feel like that's what's happening right now. Because the King of Swords in reverse is somebody who communicates in such a negative, raw, blunt, and rude way. And this might be what you're surrounded by. So for some Capricorn, this might be in the workplace. Some of you guys might be working in, what's it called? Why can't I think of it? Retail, thank you. I used to work in retail. Some of you Capricorns may be working in retail right now, and these customers are rude as fuck. These customers are taking your energy. They are blood-sucking leeches, and you're getting to the point where you're gonna pop the fuck off on a motherfucker because you can't handle the damn circumstance anymore. Some of you guys are recognizing the job you surround yourself with is nothing but stress, anxiety, and dragging you down 24/7 with the people that are around you. And if that's your case, I do feel as if some Capricorns right now, Ace of Pentacles, you're gonna take a new job. Okay? Whether or not, if it's giving you the money you need, sometimes mental health is better than the finance. Some people may disagree, but finances can be upped, right? There are raises. There are better jobs out there you could search for and look for. I'm not saying it's easy, but sometimes protecting your mental health is better than getting your financial gain. So as for the outcome that's present with the Ace of Pentacles, for some of you Capricorns, if the job that you're currently working in is way too much for you and is really dragging you down, especially with the kind of people you come across, I do feel as if you're looking for new jobs here. You're opening up and applying and saying, look, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Now, in regards to the love aspect, in regards to the love aspect that I'm seeing here, Capricorn, this is the energy of speaking up to somebody, whereas normally you haven't. I don't think that Capricorns are naturally submissive, but I do feel like whoever this is you're dealing with has made you feel submissive. This is the vibe where somebody is pretty much talking over you or feeling as if they're at a higher position than you. So for some of you Capricorns, you could have been in this experience. Now, let's talk about the King of Swords. The King of Swords could be a parent for some, so this could be your mom or your dad, but if it's not your mom or your dad and this is your significant other, I do feel that some of you Capricorns feel as if you haven't been heard. Some of you Capricorns feel as if your emotions needed to be repressed because this person didn't want to deal with it. You know, some of you Capricorns may feel like you've been pushed under while this other person's been pushed up top. So if any of you Capricorns are dealing with this current situation, I think you're ready to speak the fuck up and walk away from this toxic connection. I think you're ready for it. Because the moment somebody tries to talk over you, or the moment somebody abuses you mentally, the moment somebody abuses you spiritually, or the moment somebody abuses you physically, it's time to walk away from that. And this is the vibe that I'm getting, Capricorn, where whoever this is you're connecting with, they drag you down. And it's not good to surround yourself with this. 8 of Cups right now. It's time for you to walk away. As for the outcome that's present, Ace of Pentacles, there are better opportunities in the universe, and the universe will well accommodate you when you choose what it is you deserve. Now, this was great because I was looking at something on Twitter today, and it was a guy. I don't know his name. I don't know who he is at all. I just saw a little quick tweet. And on Twitter, it was talking about twin flames, soulmates, and I say the same thing, but I like the way he worded it. And he was talking about how the moment, you know, your twin flame or your soulmate or whoever it is you're dealing with starts to become abusive, that is the moment that the contract or the soul contract you guys have is null and void. It's null and void. You know, some people get caught up in cycles, and I'm not saying this is you, Capricorn, but I feel like this message may resonate to you or may resonate for a lot of other people. But the moment you get caught up in the label of something, such as a soulmate or a twin flame, and it becomes toxic, and you stay there because you feel as if you need to be there, no. The moment there is any sort of negativity in the sense of abuse, that contract is null and void. Fuck the title, fuck the label. Soulmate, twin flame, who cares? It doesn't mean they're all going to be good. So the moment somebody does that to you, that's when the contract's null and void. You get out of that situation. Because don't ever let nobody treat you or disrespect you in that form of way. You feel me? All right, so I want to make that a point here. May resonate to you, Capricorn, but if not, take it as a collective message. Okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Going all the way back to my fire signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for the Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Leo here. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What messages do we got coming through for Leo, please? Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 684 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated, okay? Leo, energy between you and another person. You got a 7 of Pentacles reversed. Hello. Can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You don't got time for something. Oh, and that's absolutely why you don't got time. I wouldn't have time for this either. So, you got a Hermit card, a 5 of Pentacles reversed, and then a Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So, based off what I'm currently seeing here, Leo, somebody wants to make a reappearance. Somebody wants to come out of the cold from you after they've been ignoring you for quite some time. So, Leo, if any of you guys have recently been ghosted, I feel like the person that's ghosted you is going to text you like nothing ever happened. This is the person that you haven't spoken with in a while, showing up in your life, pretending like nothing has ever happened. This could be your best friend, this could be your mom, your dad, this can be your uncle, who knows? It could be your goddamn boyfriend or girlfriend. Maybe they decided to go on holiday and then they just returned and said, hi, I love you. All right, that's kind of the vibe I'm picking up on. So from what I'm seeing here, Leo, somebody's about to reappear in your life and you're about to be like, yo, where the fuck have you been from? Okay, or where the fuck have you been? And with this Hermit card, I don't think you're really willing to accept this person coming back into your life, because it's like, look, if you walked out of it, I don't got time to allow you to come back in. I will live in my solitude and enjoy it. As to the outcome that's present, Leo, I think you're putting this person to rest and the situation to rest, because I feel like right now you're enjoying being in hermit mode, i.e. away from this person. Okay? So somebody that hasn't communicated in a while, whether they left you or whether they just completely flat out stopped talking, someone wants to make a reappearance. But you're not going to put your time and faith into that situation. Not seeing it happen. It's like, fool me once, you won't fool me again. I almost feel like this is one of the vibes, Leo, where it's like there's no second chances allowed here. Okay, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. However that resonates, take it, baby, okay? Going all the way to my fires, we got water, fire, air. Go to my air signs. Let's crack a lacking for my Aquarius gang. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Aquarius, please. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What do we got coming through for Team Aqua? Excuse me, my lord. Acid reflex is a bitch. Messages for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's crack-a-lackin'? Aquarius, energy overall. We got a Hangman card, can be connecting with the Pisces, or you may be an Aquarius-Pisces cusp as well. We have a Knight of Pentacles reversed, a Page of Swords reversed, and then boom, another reversal. King of Cups in reverse. A lot of reversals today, huh? So Aquarius can be connecting with the Pisces, an air sign, whatever sign it is, right? Based off what I'm seeing during this current connection, I feel like you're dealing with somebody who is choosing to... No, that's not it. Interesting. So the way that I'm seeing this reading line up is you've stopped talking to somebody, Aquarius, but the person you're dealing with is still keeping an eye on you, yet they're scared to communicate because they're not sure if you're going to respond. So whoever this is you're dealing with, Aquarius, is hoping and waiting for some sort of communication. They're hoping for a sign, because I feel like with that Hangman card, somebody's still stuck on you and they're not ready to let go, but they're not going to be the first one to make the move. And the reason why they're not making the move is because they already know where you stand. They know that you don't want to communicate. They know you don't want to conversate. They know that you don't want to be bothered. But this person right now, Aquarius, is still sitting here hoping that maybe you'll you'll shoot him a text, you'll shoot him a call, maybe you'll see him for coffee, who knows. So right now, somebody here is literally waiting, and they're waiting even though they have the answer that they know is not going to go in their way or in their favor. As for the outcome that's present, King of Cups in reverse, this person knows the circumstances of the situation. they know that the love is unrequited. They know that right now you're not in the best position to want to communicate with them or talk to them. So somebody right now is waiting on you, even though they have the exact answer, which is you don't want to converse with them. So at the end of the day, I feel like somebody right now is wasting their time thinking about you or wanting to be with you, and nothing's coming to fruition because, for one, there's no communication, and for two, I don't even think you're aware of this. So at the end of the day, I'm not really too sure why this is coming up in your reading, or why this is very important. For some of you, you know exactly who this person is. It could be an Aries here. But yeah, man, somebody right now is waiting on you, and they're not willing to let go anytime soon is the vibe that I'm getting. Yep, Six of Pentacles in reverse. This person wants you. I'm not going to go as far to say as if they can't live without you, but I do feel like they have a bit of a codependent nature as they're still holding on to you, as they're still clinging on to you. And they're really in their head about this, Aquarius, okay? So somebody's really thinking about you a lot. You might be picking up on that, by the way, too. If you're thinking about a person recently, it might be this person you're thinking about, because when somebody thinks about you heavily, the other person thinks about it. You know what I'm saying? It's telepathy. So if you think about somebody constantly, have you ever noticed you think about someone for a while, they shoot you a text? That's because that energy is transferring from one consciousness to another. So whoever this is who's consistently thinking about you, you might just have a dream about them, or you might think about them too, okay? But yeah, man, somebody really wants to make an entrance and appearance back into your life. They really want to be a part of your world again, but they know the answer. And right now they're staying in quite the predicament of they don't know if they should stay or go. They don't know what to do. They're really in their head about you, I'll tell you that. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Jesus, this situation is not a fun one to be in. Thank you so much, Tanya, I think, hopefully, Tanya, thank you for the 279, much appreciated, my love. And thank you so much, Nancy, for the 777, much appreciated as well, my dear. Thank you guys so much, okay? The readings today are coming out very interesting, I'll say that much. Thank you, Cards and Clarity Tarot, for the $2, much appreciated, okay? And any brief advice for a new reader if time permits? Yeah, sure. Before I get into, actually, it's 333 as we're doing this, so that's pretty cool. So, if anybody's new to reading tarot or wants to read tarot online, my best advice for everybody is to just do your thing, you know, be consistent, upload your videos in whatever kind of format you want to do, whether you're doing monthlies, you're doing weeklies, etc. But I think the best thing to do that a lot of people have anxiety about is really being worried about if their message is going to resonate or not. If you're a tarot reader, whether you are a popular tarot reader on YouTube or just starting out, don't be worried if a message is going to resonate or not, because it's going to resonate to somebody. Really speak with confidence with whatever message it is that comes out. Listen, I know some messages that I say resonates for one person. I know sometimes that I send out a message and it doesn't resonate to anybody else except for one person, and that's absolutely okay. As long as the person is guided to the message and feels drawn towards it, they will receive that message. So I do feel if you're a new tarot reader here, you know, try not to be worried if it resonates or not. You know, try not to be worried about that at all. There will always be criticism. There will always be negative people on YouTube. There will always be people that are going to talk you down, because that's just how it is. But, you know, adapt your own style, continue doing you, and, you know, be consistent, and don't be afraid of the messages you put out. I would say that'd be my best advice, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right, going all the way to, we just did Aquarius, right? So going all the way to my Earth signs, what's cracking and lacking for Team Virgo? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Virgo, please. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Virgo, let's get one last shuffle and go ahead and get it cracking. Virgo, energy between you and another person. You got a Two of Pentacles, can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You got a Temperance card, a Tower card, and a Death card. Whoo! You got 3 major arcanas. That means you got some major issues. I almost said you got some major issues crap-a-lackling. Yeah, crack-a-lackling right now, okay? Can be connecting with a Sagittarius. You could be connecting with a, or with a Scorpio, because the Tower and the Death card are Scorpio. So, you're in a predicament here, Virgo. You're healing. Yes, you're healing. But the Tower is hitting you right in the face, okay? It's like, oh my God. It's like you're laying down and you're like doing your best to heal, and then the Tower is just crumbling on you. Like literally you're getting hit by brick by brick by brick by brick by brick. That's the vibe that I'm feeling, and it's not funny, Virgo. I'm not laughing with you, okay? Or not, I'm not laughing at you, I'm laughing with you, okay? It's pretty fucking intense. So I feel like you guys are doing your best right now to really fucking heal from the situations you're going through, but it just feels like life is just coming down and crashing down on you. And right now, whatever tower moment you're experiencing, whether you're experiencing a spiritual awakening, which is the breakaway of the ego as you're coming into new, new energy, new vitality, etc. Whether if the tower is representing a breakup that's occurring in your life, or a disconnect between an old version of you as a new version of you ascends, right? I like that fucking energy. I feel that for the Virgos. Because some of you Virgos right now may be in a place in time where you're shedding your old skin and you're stepping into a new ascended version of yourself. Woo-wee! I like that a lot. So with that Temperance card, it's intense to fucking transform, but once you do it, it feels goddamn fantastic. So I really like that vibe for my Virgos, okay? Because the Death card here always symbolizes something is dying and something else is being birthed, right? So it's death and a new beginning. Death and a new beginning. So whatever's occurring in your life right now, there's a chapter that's being closed. Whether it's a chapter between you and another person, whether it's a way that you used to consider yourself or used to think of yourself as you're becoming a new individual, whatever it is that resonates. It's super general, but take it how it resonates. The point is, though, is that whatever tower moment's occurring, you're going through a lot of intensity. And the intensity is going to be a little hard. It's going to be hard to adapt to something new. But you will adapt, Virgo. Okay? And that's what you need to know right now. So for those of you that are making conscious decisions in your life to create a better life for yourself, for those of you that are really trying to become your greatest version, know that it will be tough. Know that there will be old parts of you coming through, such as trauma that you need to heal through, that you need to work through. There will be things that will happen that seem like it is so wrong timing and not fair, this, that, and the third. There's going to be a lot of stuff that gets in your way when you try to become a new version of yourself. There is always going to be something that comes in the road, right? But at the end of the day, you're going to be able to make it through. You just got to take it one day and one step at a time, all right? 9 of Wands. What else do we got? 8 of Cups reverse. Yeah, some of you Virgos here are scared to change. Maybe you're scared to change how you are. Maybe you're scared to change in regards to, let's just say, if you've been holding on to a relationship, you're scared to let this person go because you feel like you'll never find another. You'll find another, okay? But never be fucking scared of change, man. Embrace it. Change is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Because when you're the same person over and over again, you're not going to accomplish the things you want to do. When you really change and transform into who you want to be, it is the most beautiful transformation ever. And there will be curveballs that life will throw. But don't be afraid of those curveballs. Know that those curveballs are actually guiding you into the right direction as well. So, Virgo, I'm sorry to give you a super general read, but I know that will resonate somewhere with you. Okay? I know that'll resonate somewhere with you. So, just try to be in a space and time where you let whatever comes your way come your way. Be the fool. Be relaxed. Be open. Let whatever happens happen. Don't resist the universe right now. Don't resist what happens and manifests in your life. Know that everything's a blessing in disguise. Even if it seems bad, I promise you, it is for your growth, it is for your empowerment, it is for your ascension. Because I'm seeing a lot of Virgos going through an ascension right now. And that's a good-ass vibe, okay? As well as a spiritual awakening here, too. So for some of you, you may be experiencing that dark night of the soul, and as you're going through it, you're like, why am I so depressed? Well, you're working through goddamn traumas, man, and when you work through traumas, it's hard. It's some tough shit, all right? It's an emotional experience. So for some of you, you may be going through that right now, all right? There's a number of things you Virgos can go through. I can't pinpoint them all. But I do feel like there is some trauma here being healed. There is new things you are adapting to. And even though life can be a bitch, you gonna make it yo bitch. And that's what we need from our Virgos, right? Even though life can be a bitch, you need to make it yo bitch. You feel me? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. Hey, yo, thank you so much for the for the $13.99. Thank you so much, Tanya. Much appreciated. Thank you, my dear. And thank you so much, Bella Rose, for becoming a member. Much appreciated as well. All right, baby. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Somebody said I skipped water. Did I skip Pisces or water sign? Let me see the timestamp real quick. I've been doing that because when it's fire water, I'm so used to water fire. So let me know. Saggy, Cancer, Gemini, Capricorn, Leo, Aqua. Yeah, I skipped water. Okay, so we're going to do Pisces. Give me 1 second, guys. Okay, that's fine. Hey, all the signs are going to go, right? So, don't be triggered or anything, people. We still getting shit done. All right, let's see what's crack-a-lackin' for the Pisces, baby. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through for Team Pisces, please? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Pisces. Last shuffle already. Let's see what's going through for you. Pisces, energy between you and another person. You got a Five of Wands, or Five of Swords. Wow, way off. Can be connecting with a air sign here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You got a Hierophant card. You can be dealing with a Taurus too. You have a Hierophant, a Page of Wands reversed, and then a Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. So, from what I'm seeing so far, Pisces, you're in a place in time where I feel like a lot of you guys are like swearing off men, okay? That's kind of the vibe I'm picking up on. I feel like Pisces right now are swearing off relationships, or swearing off men, or swearing off sex with men who are not up to your standards. I feel is kind of the vibe coming through. There's just this energy where you are doing your best to be committed to yourself and only yourself. You're like, look, I need some damn commitment, and the commitment that I'm gonna get is gonna be 110% from me. All right? So Pisces, from what I'm feeling right now, I feel like you are being committed to yourself, because it's like, I don't need nobody else right now. I really need this solitude moment, okay? Whoever you're dealing with here, Page of Swords reversed, I feel like men, and if you're a guy, this could be women as well, but I feel like partnership and people are just turning you off. It's like, Pisces, people will try to flirt with you, and then it'll just get all awkward because you ain't really turned on back. You're like, that's so funny, LOL. Like, I feel like Pisces, if some guy straight up flirting with you, you gotta hit him with an LOL. You know what I'm saying? That's how we rock in Pisces. Like, you're not really even turned on right now from the people that are hitting you up. Guys like, hey baby, you wanna go on a date tonight? And Pisces is like, LOL, no. It's the vibe I'm picking up on. As from the outcome that's present, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you Pisces right now are leaving room for loving yourself. Maybe there's room for self-improvement in your life, and you really like being on your own. Some of you Pisces right now might just like being single and applying focus to your life because there's so much room for improvement, and you're really ready to improve. And that's A-okay, man. If you're a Pisces right now and you're really rocking with living your own life and creating your best life, and you're just putting so much work and effort in to become a great version of yourself and establish great things, keep doing that. You have every fucking right to. So if that's what you're rocking with right now, Pisces, then you're doing good. You're absolutely doing good, okay? So yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys are just really turned off to partnership right now, excuse me, as you're more so focusing on being in a commitment with yourself, okay? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right. Heyo, thank you so much for the $19.99, Katie the Did. You did a Scorpio reading a while back about pregnancy, and we just found out that we are expecting after 3 years of trying. You are so beautiful, Aaron. That's what's up. Congratulations, Katie the Did. That's really awesome. I'm actually kind of tearing up. That's really cool, man. Wow. Congratulations, Katie. That's so beautiful. After 3 years of trying, that's a really long time, you know, to get pregnant. And congratulations. That's absolutely amazing. I'm so happy for you. Wow. Oh, that's so cute. I'm so happy for you, my love. You're going to make me cry over here, man. That's awesome. Congratulations, Katie. God bless. That's so cool. Congratulations. That's awesome. Thank you, Nancy, for the $10. Much appreciated. And then someone just sent a $4.99. Let me go see that real quick. Thank you so much, Kiara. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Thank you so much for the $4.99. Much appreciated, my Pisces fam. That's so awesome, though, Katie. God bless. God bless. Sending nothing but love, safety, and abundance to you and your family you're creating over there. All right? All right, man. Even though, so I skipped a water sign, so we're going to do Scorpio after Pisces, okay? For time stampers, just letting you know. So, what messages do we got coming through for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Messages for Scorpio here, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, Team Scorpio. Let's go ahead and get it cracking, baby. Scorpio, energy between you and another person. You got a Hierophant card. Can be connecting with a Taurus, possibly. You have a Nine of Wands, a Six of Cups reversed, and then a Three of Wands as for the outcome. So, based off what I'm seeing here right now, Scorpio, this is about putting the past behind you while developing a new idea. I feel like in the past, there is a lot of stuff you've gone through that you can kind of consider traumatic, because with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's not liking your past, it's hating what you've gone through. So for some of you Scorpios, I feel like there's still parts of your past that haunt you, things that you've gone through. They could be traumatic, or it could just be depression, but I don't feel like all of you guys are living in the past. But I feel like when you think about things that have happened to you, it takes you to a very dark place. And it's a place that you don't like to go to, right, Scorpio? And I feel right now that you are doing your best to really work through this. And what's interesting about the Hierophant is the Hierophant can relate to putting work, right? It can relate to certain types of work. And the way that I'm seeing this is that with the Hierophant here, you're working on pulling the darkness out of yourself as you're rejuvenating yourself with the light. So I'm seeing positive transformation here for Scorpio, where you're adopting a brand new wave of positivity, maybe that you haven't had before, you know? Maybe you've always been the person that's been a little more pessimistic or a little more depressed, and I feel like you're really trying to make a change here where you're taking a really hard look at yourself on what has hurt you, what is still affecting you, and you are ripping it out of you and saying it's time for me to really create something powerful, create something positive in my life, and be happy. And the sun will shine, because the Three of Wands here waits for the sun card. You know, the sun will shine, the sun is going to come, happiness is going to come, but you're doing the real inner work right now, and it's going to be difficult. Because doing inner work hurts. It's painful to take a look at your memories you've experienced. It's painful to take a look at the past. It definitely fucking sucks. But when you look at those things and you finally open yourself up to releasing them and healing them, Scorpio, you're going to feel so much better than you ever had in a very long time. So I give you props for those of you that are actually going through this positive transformation in your life. It's not easy and not everyone does it. It's just not. It's not easy and not everyone does it. Some people stay stuck in their sadness for the rest of their lives because they never changed. But by making this change right now, this small little change of deciding to do something about it, Scorpio, you're going to be more happy than you ever thought you would be. Give yourself a year and see where you're at. Seriously, give yourself a year. Watch what happens in 2020 compared to what's happening right now. Actually, Scorpio, fuck it. I want you to get your notepads out. Get your notepads out or your notebook out. Here's what we're going to do. Okay? We're getting artsy and crafty in this bitch. Give me 1 second. Get your notepad out or whatever it is you got. It could be a piece of paper too. Let's go. Okay? When you get this out, Scorpio, what we're going to end up doing here today is we're going to write down the date. Today is December 5th, 2019. You're going to write that date down. And in exactly 1 year from now, you are going to see the transformation. So what you're doing here, write down December 5th, 2019. Write down everything you are experiencing on an emotional and mental level. Whether you are depressed or whether you are happy. Things that you are experiencing in life right now that are bothering you. Vent your feelings and emotions to the most detailed extent you possibly can. Because for one, while writing everything down, you're purging it out of you. And just to be very honest, if you're crying this out and you're crying, if you're writing this out and crying, you're releasing this out of you. So everybody start writing that shit down. All the crap you're going through. It's going to be a big release. Write it down and write down the date. Now, what I want you to do is after that happens, you're going to take a look at everything you wrote. And what you're going to do is you're going to stare at that notebook. You're going to stare at that page. You're going to take this page, whether it's a book or whether it's a piece of paper. You're going to put it to your heart. You're going to meditate for a second. And you're going to say to yourself, I release this. Now, of course, if you're happy right now, Scorpio, okay, and you're living your best life, there's no need to do this exercise. But for those of you that are suffering, you can use this exercise for other things. But for those of you that are suffering and are really going through a lot, put this to your heart center, to your heart chakra. Meditate for a little bit. Meditate on the question. Meditate on everything you're going through. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. I release this. I release anything that is hindering my growth. I release everything that is holding me back. I am powerful. I am actively and proactively making positive and beautiful changes in my life each and every single day. Godspeed. So take some time to meditate on that, and you can say whatever words you'd like, whether you want to say, I release this, or other sort of affirmations that you have. But now, here's where the cool thing happens. You save that piece of paper or you save that notebook. You come back on December 5th, 2020, and write down exactly what you're going through on that day as well. Now, the moment that you do that, take a look at the transformation. Now, you've already intended that you're going through a positive transformation now. You've already intended that. So watch the difference we're going to experience here today from now until a year. Because on December 5th, 2020, I guarantee you're going to see a different you. 110%. And honestly, on December 5th, 2020, for those of you that are participating, I want to see the results. So next year, because I'll probably forget about this shit, okay? Most likely I will. But next year, I want to see the transformation. I want you guys to tweet at me. I want you guys to Instagram DM me. And I want to see the positive impact and beautiful things you are creating and manifesting in your life day in and day out. Because everybody deserves to live their best life. And for those of you that think you'll never see the light of day again, for those of you that think you're going to be depressed and in a fucking hole for the rest of your life, all you got to do is try. All you got to do is try. It's harder than you think, of course it is. It's easier said than done, of course it is. But depression is not something that's meant forever. No matter what fucking doctor tells you that. You can cure anything in this life, and you can cure your damn sadness. I promise you. And for those of you that feel like you don't belong here, there's a reason you're here. There's a reason you are born right now, to breathe this air, to be in this exact moment. Because you deserve to live and you have a mission and something to fulfill on this earth. And I want to know that anybody who ever feels like they don't belong, you have my love. You have my support. You are meant to be here, and I truthfully want you to stay here. So for anybody that ever feels like ending their life, you deserve to be here, and I want you to be here. You never know what's on the other side. I believe in reincarnation, but I don't know if that's true. You could die or take your life, and the other side could be nothing but dark, black, and cold, and it sucks. You never know. It could be worse over there than it is here. So that's why you got to make the best of it in this life. Because we really don't know what's on the other side. So if you make the best of it in this life, then we can see a 360. We can see a turnaround. It's really never that late. Okay? All right, man. We got a pep talk out the way. Woo! Scorpios always get the intensity in me, man. Hey-yo! Thank you so much, Katie the Did, once again for the $19.99. You just made me cry. No more darkness, only joy. New beginning and fresh starts. Thank you, everyone. That's so wonderful. I'm really happy for you, Katie. God bless you and your family, man. Thank you, Nancy, for the $20. Wow, you are such a beautiful soul, and you bring the light out of my soul. My husband is a Scorpio, and he really needed this. That's fantastic. I'm so happy to hear that, and I'm so happy to help. Thank you for your donation as well, my dear, okay? All right, man. My water signs are done. Now time for the fire signs. What's crack-a-lackin' for Team Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? Thank you so much, Cat1111, for the $5. Take a moment to embrace how much you make a positive impact on all your subscribers' lives. I'm really happy for that. I'm really thankful for that. I'm really grateful for that. And this is something that I want to continue doing each and every single day, whether it's through tarot, whether it's just through communication. I want to positively impact everybody as much as I can, millions every single day. Because I think everybody deserves a good chance at a happy life. I really do believe that. All right? All right, man. What's going on for my Aries, baby? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours, messages for Aries here. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. In the next 24 hours. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get it cracking. Last shuffle. What's cracking with you? I hope you got some awesome stuff. Aries, energy between you and another person. You got a Justice in reverse. Can be connecting possibly with a Libra. What do we got? Ace of Wands, or Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups. Cool. So, can be connecting with a Libra, an air sign, water sign, whatever sign for that matter. So, So what I'm feeling here right now, Aries, is that you're in a place in time where you feel like your dating life is very much so unbalanced. And so it is. The people that are around you is such low vibrating energy, Aries, because over here, this is a Page of Swords, you know? And the Page of Swords is people that are watching you, they're stalking you, they're not even sitting down getting to know you, not even sitting down getting to know you. I just feel like you're connecting with these little boys. You just connected with these little boys. And for those of you who are connecting with these girls, man, that just aren't at that mature state, I just feel like you're in a place in time right now, Aries, where the people that you're connecting with, the communication isn't there. They'd rather go stalk your Facebook than actually sit down and have a conversation with you. But I just feel this big level of immaturity. And with this immaturity, I feel like it fuels you to get engaged in it and almost feel like you have to react to these people that are immature, and it triggers you. So from what I'm seeing here, Aries, I feel like the people that are attracted to you is basically what you're reacting to. I feel like you're surrounded by this low vibrational energy in your dating life. And it triggers the hell out of you. And with that Ace of Swords, you know, you clap back. That's what I feel here. You clap back, you know? And I think right now, there needs to be that balance that has to be restored to your dating life. And what that balance genuinely is has to be love. It has to be love. Love and compassion for yourself, and love and compassion for the world. So from what I'm seeing here right now, Aries, I do feel like there's just been a lot of people that have been in your energy who are not ready for you, who are not mature enough for you. And I think that we need to stop giving chances to these types of people, or at least stop showing them any sort of attention, because the moment you keep engaging with this kind of energy, the more it bothers you. You know? So if you can intuitively pick up that somebody's immature or that somebody's wasting your time, then don't even give it the shot, walk away from it. Because at the end of the day, true love is meant to form in your life, and as it so will, true love will form in your life. but the balance needs to be restored again. So instead of dealing or fucking around with these types of people that are not on your level of maturity and that are not benefiting you, I think you need to wait and kind of stick it out until you meet a person that really matches your level. Because with the Ten of Cups in reverse right now, Aries, the Ten of Cups in reverse talks about people that are opposite of what you want to marry. It talks about people that are the complete opposite of whom you want to be with for the rest of your life. So if you're engaging with people you know you don't want to marry, then these are the types of people that you shouldn't be fucking with at all. Alright? So be really mindful of who you're dealing with and who you're dating, Aries. And really only give yourself out to the people that really match your energy. If someone ain't matching your vibe, then it isn't time to introduce them to your tribe. Period. Okay? King of Pentacles over here. Get yourself in a more grounded state and really connect with like-minded people. Alright? Don't be giving your energy away to people that aren't as like-minded as you. Alright? Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. So I don't mean to come off, by the way, guys. I'm sorry if I am coming off kind of aggressive. I don't mean to come off aggressive at all. But just the way that I'm seeing it, I can see that it's frustrating you, Aries. I can see that it's frustrating you in the sense of you feel like you're getting played by these type of people, or you feel like these types of people just don't take you seriously, or you know what I'm saying? Like all the things that an immature person would do, it agitates you, it annoys you. So I am definitely nowhere near trying to say like, oh, this is all your fault or anything like that, or come off aggressive. I just want you guys to be aware that like, don't give your energy to this shit, because this is what's triggering you. Like this is what's fueling you up to make you kind of engage and dabble into that low vibrating energy that you don't want to be a part of in the first place. So all I'm saying is be a little mindful, okay? Anyways, let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. Hey, yo, thank you so much. Oh, Nancy, once again, thank you for the shout out. I'll shout you out again. Thank you for the 20 bucks. All right, but nonetheless, man, so we had fire, water. Now it's time for the air signs. What's crackin' for my motherfucking Libra? You feel me? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours, all right? What messages do we got coming through for Team Libra, please? Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 816 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated. Messages for Libra here. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. What's going on, baby? I hope we got some fantastic ass stuff. Libra, energy between you and another person. You got a World card reverse. Can be connecting with a fixed sign, Aquarian, Taurus, Scorpio, Leo. You got an 8 of Pentacles, a 9 of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Swords in reverse. Huh. Interesting. So, based on what I'm currently seeing here, Libra, I feel like you're in a place in time where you're really trying to work past someone, because there's someone that you share a connection with that feels like it's never going to go away. So from what I'm seeing here, it feels like you're dealing with somebody that you feel like you're always going to have this intense ass connection even though you guys aren't together, and you feel like this cycle is always going to be open. And the person you're dealing with right now, 9 of Pentacles, they're single, they're doing their thing. You, 8 of Pentacles, you're single, you're doing your thing, but there's no connection here, or there's no coming together here. There's a connection between you and someone, but there's no coming together. And I think that you're starting to recognize that the more that you hope and wish that you guys would come together, the more opportunities you're missing out in life. Because with that Queen of Swords in reverse, you're missing the opportunity for new vitality. You're missing the opportunity for new people to manifest and come forward into your life. So I think for some of you Libras right now, you're coming to the recognition that, hey, you may have a very strong connection with somebody, but if you guys aren't together, you don't need to stay tied and bound to somebody or just tied and bound to one person. You never have to stay tied and bound to one person. So at the end of the day, you're in this place in time right now, Libra, where you're ready to rock and roll. It's time for me to close this cycle. It's time for me to be more open. If me and this person are meant to be, fuck it, that's awesome. But if we're not meant to be, it is what it is, and I gotta let it go. You know? So that's the vibes that I'm seeing here. Let's keep it popping, man, moving forward. All right? Last but not least, we're gonna go to the Bull Gang, baby. What messages do we got coming through for Taurus? Give me 1 second, guys. I just got a little bit of a scratchy throat. Excuse me. When you talk for like 50 minutes plus, baby, you can fuck up your voice real quick. And I do this shit like daily, so whoo, I gotta take care of my vocals. Anyways, what messages do we got coming through for Team Taurus, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. For the 767 peeps in the chat, please drop a like. Thank you guys for coming out. It's much appreciated, okay? What messages do we got coming through for Taurus, please? Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs in the next 24 hours. All right, baby. Let's go ahead and get one more shuffle for the Bull Gang. Hopefully we got some fantastic stuff. The Hermit card showed itself to me, so you may be connecting with a Virgo for some of you Tauruses. So let's go ahead and see what's happening. Taurus, energy between you and another person. You got a Four of Pentacles reversed. Can be connecting with an Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. You have a Five of Pentacles reversed. You have a Strength card. And then you have an Eight of Swords in the reverse. So, based off what I'm seeing here, Taurus, there is a person who is taking some time off from you. But I don't feel like it's been time off. I feel like this has been that situation where when they were gone, they stood gone. So I feel like you have been waiting for somebody for so long that you are finally reached your breaking point. It's time for me to let go. I feel like this is the vibe where you've been holding on to somebody, because Five of Pentacles in the reverse, paired with a Strength card too. With the Five of Pentacles in reverse, it's talking about not wanting to let somebody go. It's talking about holding on to somebody who honestly has not appeared to be holding on to you. So for some of you Tauruses right now, you're coming to the recognition that it's time for me to let somebody go because it appears that they're never going to come back. So it's sad, but it's necessary. Just like that Scorpio reading that I did. And with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, you're ready to drop this person because out of sight, out of mind. With the Eight of Swords in reverse, I think you're getting to a place in time right now where when you truly state the intention that it's time for you to release them, when it's time for you to let go, it's going to be so much easier to get them out of your head. Now, for those of you that find it really hard to let go of somebody because you think about them all the time, instead of trying to not think about them, just let it go and let your thoughts be the way they are. So for example, if I tell everybody right now not to think about a pink elephant, you're thinking about a pink elephant right now. So that's just like you saying, oh, I don't want to think about Devon. Well, you're going to think about Devon because you are literally saying it and implementing it into your brain. So if any of you guys right now can't get someone out of your head, just don't worry about it. If you think about them, you think about them. If you don't, you don't. Let it rock. Because eventually, it'll dissipate out of your mind space and other things will come forward for you to think about. All right? And with this Five of Pentacles in reverse, I think it's good that you're coming to the recognition that it's time for you to let some sort of connection go because you've been fixated on it, okay? You're a fixed sign. You've been fixated on it for a long time, but it hasn't been doing you any good. Instead, it's been leading you down a road to heartbreak. It's been making you upset, and it's been making you have false hope when this person continue to stay at a distance from you. So I'll leave you off with this, Taurus. The moment somebody shows you who they truly are, accept them for who they are. And the moment that somebody walks away from you, basically accept it as if they're never going to come back. So the moment somebody walks out that door, accept it as if that person's never walking back into your life. If they do, it'll surprise you. But if they don't, then you have nothing to be hurt about because you know you're not getting your expectations hurt. You're not getting your hopes up. So I feel like that would be the best sort of advice for you moving forward, okay? For the collective, too, if it resonates, all right? Nonetheless, though, guys, thank you so much for coming out to the daily. I truthfully appreciate it. I do apologize that I'm pretty damn drained right now, all right? So I'm sorry if I'm a little monotone, not trying to be. But thank you guys, though, for coming out today. I really appreciate every single one of you. For everybody that comes in and day out, you are so loved. You are so appreciated. Thank you guys for your consistent support. And I'm really happy to help and assist you guys in any sort of way if I can. For the people that donated today, thank you so much and God bless. Katie, God bless you. I'm really happy for you in regards to your pregnancy and in regards to starting a family with your husband. That's so beautiful. And I really hope that, you know, that's nothing but abundance and happiness for you and your future family. That's really amazing. It's really touched my heart, so I'm super really happy and excited for you. I don't know, I'm out of words. That was really something nice to hear, so really congratulations once again to you, Katie. But for the people who donated, thank you so much for that as well. You're appreciated. And nonetheless, guys, we'll be here tomorrow. So if any of you guys are new here, you can feel free to drop a like and a comment. Don't forget to subscribe. There are 3 more December readings left to do. I have 9 out of 12 done. Those 3 readings should be up by tomorrow, so stay tuned. I believe it's Leo, Taurus, and one more other sign that I can't, and Libra, Leo, Taurus. You guys will be up tomorrow, okay? For your December 2019 reading, so just hang in there, all right? But yeah, man, guys, take care. Have a fantastic, awesome, and amazing day, and I will see you guys all tomorrow for the weekend reading. I love you guys. Have an awesome one, all right? Peace.